Good evening, everybody. My name is Isabel Bombardier. Thank you for joining today for Holiday Cards in Canva. I'm gonna teach all the tech classes, so some of you have maybe know me from those classes. And if you have any questions, since this is such a small class, you can unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can use the chat on the Zoom. If you don't know how to use the chat, it's located either at the top of your Zoom menu or at the bottom, and you have to go and click more. And when you click more, it'll be a box. There's an option that says chat, and you can click on that. Okay, so Canva is a design site and is mostly free. When I say mostly free, because some features you have to pay for some pictures and fonts, but mostly it's free. And I'm gonna show you here everything you can do free. So the first thing I wanna make sure is you have a Canva account. You have to use a Canva account to edit pictures. You don't have to have a Canva account to receive a picture. So you can send somebody a picture and they don't have to have Canva account. But if you want to edit and work, or if somebody send you a card that they want you to edit, you have to have a Canva account. But you can send, by the end of this class, you should be able to have a card that you can send to somebody, either by email or print it and put it in an envelope and send it to them. So you can have a digital file and also a real paper file. Okay, so if you have not done yet, you should go to the Canva, www, I'm gonna put it on the chat, canva.com, and create a Canva account. It's a free account. If you go here to sign up, it'll give you a choice. I have to log out so you all can see what I'm talking about. So if you have a Gmail account, so you can create one, you go to sign up, and then it's gonna give you a couple options. If you have a Google account, you can use your Google account, you can use your Facebook account, you can use your iCloud account, or the worst scenario, you can just make an account for scratch. So I'm not gonna go through this. So I'm gonna sign into my account, which is unique to me. So you cannot see my account, I cannot see your account. So unless I give you permission to see it. But this is like, unless I share it with you, you cannot see my account. So that's why I have to use a Padlet. So you sign in and you're gonna get this. If you have never signed in Canva for the first time, this is what you get. There's gonna be a lot of options here, and you're gonna see the different things that you can make. You can make poster, flyers, and if you don't find what you're looking for, you can just search for it. So I have here resin shirts for Hanukkah, and I think it starts today. So there it is. You can just do a wild search. You can just do a keyword if you're looking for a birthday card. See, I just type birth, not even finished, and there is a bunch of options that you can get here. And you can use all social media. You can use, traditional birthday cards, birthday invitation, birthday poster, and so on. But we're here for holidays. And I already made a list for you that you can use. So let me get that information. I'm gonna put it on the chat, and that's gonna narrow down all the options. Sometimes having a lot of options is good, sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming. So I have already created a bunch of holiday templates for you, and they are located on the Padlet. The Padlet, I put the link on the chat, so you should be able to click on that and it'll open. It's gonna look like this without. So you should be able to click on the link, which is tinyurl.com yx /yx wh4yao in a browser, any browser, whatever you're using, it doesn't matter, and you should get something like this. So let me know if you got that far. Okay, where Zoom is smaller, and then you can go to File on your browser and click New, and you're gonna have a new window, and you can put it on the side like this. But you might have to make your Zoom window smaller. So for now, so everybody should be here, and then we're gonna just find a holiday card. Everybody can go here where is the search button, and just type holiday. So let's do everybody now holiday, just so everybody's doing the same thing. Of course, it's a free country, you can do whatever you want. And we're gonna look holiday card. So there are different options, but for now, holiday card, and click on that. And let me know when you do it. I'm gonna stand here until everybody clicks it. So done, good, good. So we're gonna click on where it says holiday card. Right here on the screen, it says holiday card. Okay, good. So click holiday card, and then you see there are a bunch of really nice pictures. So all those are editable, can be edited. So let's choose this first one that says happy holiday, just to make everybody's life easier. And next time everybody can do a different one. So we can click on here, and you can just click on it. Just click on it, and it'll show on edit view. Okay, so just click. I'm gonna do it again so everybody, I know it's sometimes in Zoom things happen too fast. So I click holiday card, I click on holiday, happy holidays, and I get the design view. That's where we wanna be. So give me thumbs up if we're there. Good, 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 good. So, okay, now we're gonna start editing. So we have, if you don't like this template, you can change it, but for now, we're just gonna leave this template the way it is. You can make it zoom in. If you wanna make it a little bit bigger so you can see better, you can zoom in right here at the bottom. You can move, you can take this out if you don't need it anymore so you can see. Then we're gonna see the boxes. There are different boxes. You hover over it, you're gonna see there are different boxes in blue, squares, that show up. That means that each one of these elements that have a box can be edited. So let's start with the text. So we're gonna go here to this big box, and when we hover over it, the box will show up. So see, it's gonna show up. When you wanna edit, just click on it. So one click, just one click with your right hand, just one click with your one finger, and then you can see the text at the top, the main text, and the text at the bottom. That means that each section can be edited independent of each other. So we can customize it. So then let's start with the big text. To get the big text, we have to double click inside that text where it says happy holiday. Double click, and then it's gonna select the text. If you wanna do the whole text, then you have to grab the mouse, hold it, and just, you have to select the whole text. So I'm gonna go with my mouse. I click my mouse and then I drag it. I don't let it go until I select all the text. So how does it look now? Was everybody able to use the mouse to select the text? Just let me know. So now that we have selected the text, we can do, you can go here at the top, there are different options, see? So this is where fun starts. You can click on the font type, and you're gonna scroll down and see all these fonts. The ones that have the little crown, those you have to pay. So that's why I say Canva is mostly free. So anytime you see this sign with a little golden crown, it means that it's premium, you have to pay. So we are gonna stay on the free part, so you can go and scroll down, and we're gonna look for another, we like that, but maybe wanna see what happened if we choose something else. So we can choose this one. You can choose whatever you want. I'm gonna choose this one. And see, it goes like that. If you don't like it, you can choose another one. So I'm gonna choose this one. It looks very small. And then maybe I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna stay with this one. You can choose another one, but I just wanna show you this one. This font is it comes a little smaller. So I have to make it bigger. So I go to the next box and I'm gonna go and choose, I'm gonna get it a little bigger, the font. So I'm gonna make it 72. So you can customize it 48, or you're gonna go higher. And if you don't like it because you can't read it very good, you can choose another font. The good thing about Canva, and I'm gonna reduce it now because it's got too big, is that these cards have been already designed by a professional. So when you can be confident that what it was done on the Canva has already gone through a design process and a design review, and they have chose the best combination of colors, palettes, and fonts. So it's less work for you. That's why people like Canva, because it's been a thought process, a design process already by artists. So there is not much you can improve on it unless you are, an artist. But most of, like me, I'm not an artist. I like to do things like that. So I may want to just leave it as it was done. So if you want to leave it as it was done, there is at the top, you can undo. So right here on the top, on the blue border, right here, where it says home, file, resize, and then undo, you can go back in time, and I'm gonna leave it the way it was original. There it is. Because this font was already thought and reviewed, and there was a lot of work done to choose that font. So I'm just gonna, save myself agony, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. So maybe I want to customize it. So maybe you don't like the text here, or maybe you want to put something more personal. May you receive, maybe Aunt Lily receive all the presents you have on your wish list from and I just put my name. Or you can put it for your family. So to do that, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna undo. So you're gonna go here and click on the box below. Then you double click on the word you wanna change. And then you can use your keyboard to move. It's kind of like if you have a type editor, if you are familiar with type editor like Word or Google Docs, it's the same thing. So you can use your keyboard, or you can put may my favorite Aunt Lily receive all the presents you have. And then you can click out and it's done. You're done. Okay. Once you have this, you customize it, and also you can change the color here a little bit. So you can choose this, and maybe we make it pop out, and the color that the palette is already picked here. So you don't have to guess what is this color. If I wanna keep the same palette coordination, it's already chosen here. So I'm gonna click here, and everything is color coordinated. Okay, so any questions so far? Good question. You're gonna choose here your font, and right beside the font size, you're gonna see the text color. Sometimes if the text color is white, you won't be able to see it. So you have to remember, oh, it's the one right beside the font size. And then you can have other, you can do bold, you can do italic, you can do this, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff that is happening. So I'm not gonna do this. I don't want italic and I don't want bold. There. Oh, I want bold, so I just want to put bold. So anybody's lost? Okay, so I'm gonna show you now how to send it. So when you're happy with this, we're going to share it. So the first thing, you're gonna go here to the top on this side. There is an arrow pointing there. And we're gonna click on that. And you're gonna get a couple options. So of course, Canva is gonna want you to spend money. So the first option is get them printed in a professional print quality. Okay, you can do that. That's your choice. You can also go the free route, and you can print it as a PDF. PDF is something you can attach. It's a version of a file you can attach to your email and send it out, or you can take it to Staples, or you can print it out in your house. So there are other options. There are other options here, PNG, JPEG, and PDF. But if you want to print, you want to do PDF. So I'm gonna do PDF, and then you're gonna download. You have to make sure, one of the things here, if you have any items here are premium means that Canva is selling it to you and you haven't paid for it, they'll have a watermark that says Canva. So just be careful with that. And I'll show you what it looks like. So you download, and when you download, you click download, depending on what browser you have, it's gonna show at the bottom of your browser that is downloading, or sometimes it won't show up anything and you have to look for it. So I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna click download, and it's gonna say preparing, and then it has an ad. you know, because they want you to use their service. You guys click the X here. In my browser, I'm using Chrome. It's gonna show up here at the bottom. If it didn't show up for you, you can go to your file. If you have a Windows, you might have something similar to this, and you want to look maybe in downloads. In downloads, it'll show the PDF, and you're gonna see it by the time. And then you can open it on PDF. A PDF, you have to have a PDF reader. Most computers have a PDF reader. It's free. And then it's gonna show up like that. Okay, so that's how it looks, and you can get it printed, and or you can take it somewhere else to get it printed. If you want to attach it to an email, you'll have to, let me show you with my email. So if you have, I have Gmail. So if you want to send it to somebody, you click here in my Gmail. You may have a different email. I'm gonna attach it right here, and I'm gonna find the file that I just downloaded right here. So you have to find the file, and it's open, and then it'll show up. So I'm gonna send it to myself so you guys can see how it looks. So it should be coming back to me since I send it to myself. Okay, so that's the way it'll show up when you send it, if you send it on PDF. Okay, so any questions so far? I downloaded a PDF. PDF is a lower file. So that's what I'm gonna show you. If JPEG is too big, if a JPEG size is too big, you might want to do, no, here PNG is a higher quality. So if it's a JPEG, it's too big for your computer, or it's too big size-wise? The file, so let me see how big the file is. I'm gonna, so this one, these are premium, so you can change the quality. It just is default. So let me see what is the size on that. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit bigger. So if you see on my screen, I have a PDF, is 28 KB, and a JPEG is a little higher. So yeah, so you might, if you are worried about the size, you might want to do a PDF. Let's try a PNG. PNGs usually are lower. So let's try a PNG, which is another image, and see what it gets. So actually it's much bigger. So that's an image. So if you are worried about the size, that's a good point. You might want to do a PDF. And then if you are not worried about the size, you might want to do this. You can also, and that's the other thing, you can share it. So you can share it here with a person. So you can put their email. You can put your email. So I'm gonna put my work email. RG. And you can specify if you wanna edit or not. So if you want them to view it, you can just put view. And then I'm gonna send it to my work email so you guys can see it. So view is that you don't allow them to edit. If you put edit, they're gonna be able to edit. Okay, the other way to do it, and that's the other, I'm gonna show you how. I can share the link. You guys can tell me if it's works. So this one, the template is a premium, but I can share the link with view and share with edit. So I'm gonna share with edit and see what happened. I can copy the link. So it says it copy the link. So I should be able to paste it on the chat. So let me know if you can open the on the chat file. Oh, there it is. Somebody already joined. See, you can see that. So you can actually, you can edit this one. And you should be able to make it yours in some way. I'm gonna show you how it looks if you email it to somebody. So the only way to share it is the way I just show you with the link. And when you share with the link, yes, it becomes, you can change the other person design. But if I share it as view, you share a view. So let's try this link. I change it where I went to here and I changed edit to view. You should now be able to change it. So try that one. And the second link I send you, you shouldn't be able to change it, only view. So that's how you make sure. So sometimes if you're working in a team, or maybe you are working with a relative and making a card for somebody, so you can work together even though they are in different, places. So you want to allow them to edit, to get into your file and edit, so you can collaborate. If you don't want that, you want to change here share view, and when the share view, that person cannot edit, only view. And that's another way to send somebody your card, and you can put this in an email, so you can get the link, put it in an email, and instead of attach, because we saw how awful it is to how big the file is, you can send them an email. So you can put here happy holidays, and instead of putting this huge URL, you can take this URL, and I'm gonna make it a hyperlink. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna put here happy holidays. I'm using Google, but you might have some other way to find a hyperlink, and you find a hyperlink, insert link, and then I'm gonna put here where it says URL, I'm gonna put the link I copy from Canva. So this link to view, I'm gonna put it here. And then what they're gonna see is only happy holidays. So when they get the email, they can click on it. So I'm gonna put so that's a good way to send your card, and you don't have to attach it. Okay, so that person can open. So if you go to my send file, you can click here, and you're gonna be able to see the picture. So they're gonna be able to see that. Also, if you have a tablet or a phone, you can get the Canva app. See, you can see my phone. No, you can see, but there is a Canva app. It's free, and in the Canva app, you can do, you can sign in, and you can actually save the picture, into your phone, and then you can text it to people. So that's another way that is fun to do, because then you have it in your phone and then you can text it to them. And it's a free app, and you sign, the same sign works. So if you're last minute, you need to send somebody something, you can just make it up in your phone, and in less than 5 minutes you have a card to share. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about, sharing. So that was the complicated part, the technicality. So now let's do something fun with this, which some people were asking about, insert pictures. So I'm gonna go here again, it says holiday. And I'd say just regular holiday. So let's choose this one. The link is gonna be a web. It's gonna open in a web. So when you send somebody a link, it's gonna open in a browser. So it's not gonna be a PDF or JPEG, it's gonna open in a browser. Okay, does it make sense? Yeah, so if you're working on your computer and you wanna work on your tablet, your phone, yes, that you're gonna see the same thing as long as you have the same login account. So for example, this is my account here on the computer, and then on my phone, I need to have the same account. Okay, so if you have, don't do like me, I was using another account and then I was wondering why I couldn't see the pictures in my computer. Well, I couldn't see the picture in the computer because the login I was using in my phone was something else. So that's why. But yeah, you have to have the same. If you have the same, you can see it all across any device. So so I'm glad that's helpful. So the best thing to do is whatever you imagine you want, get it very close so you can do the less editing. Canva is not an editing software. The idea is that you can be done fast because all the heavy work has been done for you. So you want to do is for people who wants to get things done, especially people who work on social media that need to post every day. So you want to get something closer to what you want. So let's choose this one. You can choose some other one that you like. We're just gonna add the picture. And this one, this is what I'm talking about. On this one, we get a watermark. The watermark means that is premium. When I print it, if I don't pay, it's gonna show up the watermark. You guys can see the watermark. So we don't want the watermark, right? So unless you wanna pay. If you wanna pay, you can use that watermark. But I don't wanna use this watermark, so I'm going to remove it. So it says premium element, see that? But we don't want that. So we can delete this one. So I'm gonna take here, I select this one, and then you're gonna see up here. So I'm going up to the right. You're gonna see a little trash can, and just click the trash can. So you select the picture you wanna remove, and then go to that trash can and delete image, and then it's gone. And don't worry, because you're gonna put your family, or you're gonna put your dog, or you're gonna put something else there. So we don't care about that. Then in the back, we have this Canva. In the back, we have a background that is premium. So we wanna find a background that is not premium. So that's when we go here to the left, and let's find something that says free. So let's change it to here. This is free. Yep. So instead of removing things, we're just gonna choose when it's free. So you're gonna hover and you're gonna see free, free, and free. So you don't want to see if it doesn't say free, that's premium. So for example, this one is premium. So you have to pay for it, or you have to have the account that you pay so much a year. So this one is free, this one is not free. So you can get, let's go get this free one, and we don't have to worry about that. So let's change this picture and let's put another picture. So if you're gonna delete the picture, you click on the picture, you go and delete the picture, and now we need to put our own picture. So to put our own picture, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go to the left. So you're gonna be on the left. Right here it says templates, uploads, photos, element, text, music, videos, background. If you scroll down, it says folders and more. Okay, so we're gonna go where it says uploads, because you're gonna bring your picture and put it here, right? So we're gonna do uploads. So it says upload media. So it says video, audio, or image. In this case, we're gonna do an image. So you're gonna do upload media, and then more questions. Then you're gonna say, I'm gonna get it from my device. So if you are in your tablet, or if you are connected to any of the social media or Google Drive, you can use them. You can use those. But if you have it on your phone or your computer, we're gonna click device. And then you're gonna look in your computer or your phone, the picture that you want. So let's see if I find a picture, since I don't have pictures of the family. So I have this one. That's a PNG, so we're gonna choose either a PNG or a JPEG. So for a picture, it's either a PNG or a JPEG. But if you have a phone or a tablet, it'll tell you which one is it. You don't have to be worried about the type of file. So just click OK. And then it's gonna upload it. So you see like it's this thing going up. It's working to bring it from your computer to the internet, to Canva. And then you can click on the image. So you just click, the image now lives in Canva. In case you need it later, it's gonna stay there. So you can move it and change it. Yeah, so you just click here. So for example, I'm just gonna delete this. Just click on the picture and it'll show up. And then you can make it smaller, you make it bigger. This one, it won't distort. That's the good thing. It won't distort. So you can make it like this. So you can play around. So that's how you bring your own pictures to make it look like you want it to look. Okay, so far so good. And the same thing is you wanna, you can put it as a PDF print. So depend on, Canva will let you, some things will let you have free, some things you have to pay more. It's hard to tell when things are gonna be free and when things are gonna be expensive. So, I mean, premium. So here it gives us two choices, standard and print. Print is, this usually doesn't show up, but it's showing up now. So that's good. So that means that it's gonna give you a higher level quality, so you can print it in your computer. A PDF standard is just, it's okay. It's nothing special. It's just the general, general PDF. And then you have JPEG, and also it tells you what suggestion it is. And then you can share it. So for example here, you can click on the font here. You can, on the text, you can go to effects on the top, right where it says the fonts, you're gonna go effects, and you can change the, see, you can see the way they change. So you can add a little bit more variation to the fonts. So there are different ways, and you can curve it if you want it, and if you can move it here, maybe if you want to move it. So, and if you don't like that, you can go back to this or just put none. You can move these boxes, and there is guides that suggest you. These guides are not perfect. When you move this, you're gonna see these purple lines. They are not mathematically perfect. So if you work with people who are very good at centering, they're gonna tell you they are not perfect, but I can't tell. So you can use that to center things out. So they are guides. Elements, you go here to the left. Elements are really fun. You have to be careful. You want the ones that are free. So you can use these really nice ones. They're a lot of fun. So for example, let's see, I have some here I have been using. So you can use, if you, maybe you like to do this. So these are, you cannot change the text, but you can change the color. So I can go here and I can change the colors. So maybe I want this green, maybe I want this purple, and so on. So the colors are changed. It has 3 colors, so you identify the colors here, you match the color coordination, and that's the color you're changing. So for example, pink, I'm gonna change where pink is, so I'm gonna put red. And then you can put animations too. So you can put sparkles. See these sparkles? So you can make it rain sparkles. And there is snow. You can go here and find snow, but most of the snow is snow free. So you can put snow. You can do the icicles. There's some that are moving. So it's so much fun when you get to this, and then you can change the colors and move it around. It's just a lot of fun to do that. My email, you should have my email. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Email me with any question. I'm gonna try to send you the recording beginning of next week, and I'll try to see how can I share the templates I made with all of you. I hope you take advantage of the Canva. It's a lot of fun, and keep it fun. So see you guys later. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming tonight.